Today we're going to be using a very interesting team with a Pokemon you probably didn't even know existed. Enter Revavroom. Whatever, man. That thing is a beast. We're going to be running Tera Electric Revavroom. It has the ability Filter, and with an electric type, it only has one weakness, so that's very cool. I'm pretty sure Shuriken is one of my academy members. We'll see if we can get to 1800 in this live. So I played a few games with the team. What's good, bro? Don't know what's in store for me, but Revavroom looks very good here. Like very good, very good indeed. I've never seen an Azu in this tier. Also, I faced a Talonflame today, but it was like Will-O-Wisp and such. For Revavroom to sweep, I'd need this significantly weakened and good shit. Looks cool. Yeah, I really don't know what to expect here. So, I mean, Dragonite and Phase 1 is going to be a ton of hazards. I really don't know what to expect here, truth be told. I could be like Choice Bandit, Talonflame or something. And he opts for the, oh, you see Cyclizar versus a Donphan lead. Yeah, the worst case scenario would be Xianpao versus, so Donphan comes in. This thing at times has knockoff and such. Rocks matter, but not as much as spikes. I guess for Tinglu, but everything else. I should get both though. So he shows me his Choice Scarf. Actually, I'm max defense on this chomp. I just realized. I'm not the typical chomp. I'm not max speed. I actually did not notice that. So he probably expected me to be slower than him, which is great. Ice Spinner, interesting. Is this like a thing now? Are there people so weary of chomp that they run Ice Spinner? Obviously, this is great for Revavroom. He's not gonna Rapid Spin again. Even if he does, it's a fucking disaster. So yeah, I should Ice Spin. I thought he'd knock because Goldengo is an issue. So now this is weakened enough to where almost anything on my team can kill it. I'd assume maybe Talonflame comes in here. We'll just make it rain. Oh, he fucking Rapid Spun. Right. I'm bad at this game. I'm not good. I don't know who told you I was. That was actually, so I have to put him in a position. I just wasted my Goldengo. I'm far from lost, but that was just a silly decision. So I completely forgot that he went for Rapid Spin. Ice Spinner is a problem though. Because if I go Hatterene, he just goes for Rapid Spin again. My Hatterene can sweep. So what I'll do is, I can't even go for... He'd expect me to Terra... He's just gonna Rapid Spin. He got the Rapid Spin off. Yes, I figured. He expected me to Terrestrialize and go for Extreme Speed. So I'm guessing this Talonflame has something that can harm a Dragonite. Okay, so Will-O-Wisp comes out. It's a big problem because the down. So what I'm gonna do is what is this, like max defense Talonflame or something? Basically, the condition I need met is for my Revavroom to get a free sweat setup. And likely will get it versus Goldengo. I need Goldengo to come in a bit more on some hazards. I don't want the Donphan coming in for free, so I'm gonna Psyshock first. Okay, U-turn. Goldengo can come in. I don't mind that. I'd prefer if I knew Goldengo was gonna come in, I'd prefer for me to have Mystical Fired that turn. But he goes to Azu. This could be Bandit. I do not know what the fuck is coming my way. Yeah, so what I'll do is, because I could get a free switch set up with Cyclizar, with the substitute, and then getting Revavroom in for free. So I'm guessing it's just gonna go for the Play Rough. It goes for Liquidation, which is great for us because we get to Shed Tail, and I'd assume he'd Play Rough or Knockoff. I really don't know what to expect. We're just gonna go to Revavroom here. He liquidationed again. I obviously don't want to reveal what my Revavroom does. Just Iron Head. My problem with this is that you might be able to go to the Donphan. I don't know if he's max speed. He also played my Garch, so I can't really, that doesn't give me a good gauge. I don't know why he went this. Steel Poison. I guess he can Dart move. He's obviously something that can hit this. Do I even need my Tera-Type? I'd like it for Goldengo because I can't touch that otherwise. Yeah, so I just wasted my Goldengo, which annihilated him with the well, I guess the Talonflame is the new wave. Very cool team because I don't know what to expect, which is your biggest asset at this point. And me not knowing Garchomp was max speed was an issue. So he goes for Crunch. I want this gone for my Hatterene. My Hatterene terrestrializing wins too. My only qualm is that because I'm Terra Water, the Gargle thing actually could use that smelling salt thing and destroy me. So I want to be careful about that. Is there a reason not to Dragon Dance here? Dragon Dance. He goes Talonflame. So I'm guessing the Ice Spinner did 23%. No. That's super effective Garchomp. No, that's 24%. So he's like max attack. He's max. He's max defense. So I'm guessing they're running max defense now for this. Very cool stuff. Again, the worst case scenario is him getting the Donphan, and we're just gonna Mystical Fire. He's showing U-turn, so I don't want Donphan or Goldengo coming in for free. The Goldengo has leftovers, so that's good information to have. And it's like max Spadef. So we go hard Dragonite here. He should go for Nasty Plot or Recover. Yes, excellent. That's what we want. We want this weakened enough for Revavroom. Because Revavroom with the right play wins now. I just don't trust this Talonflame at all. I don't trust it. Don't trust it. Hatterene coming in on Goldengo. The U-turn is a little obvious here. So he's probably max defense, which means I should be able to kill him before he kills me. My thing is that I need something to set up on. But he has to go for the Willows. The Dragonite's too much of a problem, especially if he's at 76. So the fact that he won't go to his Donphan is a good sign. The Donphan is what I want him to go to. No, I Mystical Fire again though, because the worst case scenario is him trying to go Donphan. If he goes Goldengo, at the very least this gives me the opportunity. Let me think. If he recovers, you never Nasty Plot, so you recover. I just don't know how much Terra Electric is gonna do to it. So if I Calm Mind, 34%, Calm Mind here. If I go, I could go Revavroom, which one-shots, but it doesn't kill the fucking Xianpao, which is an issue. And I'd have to take a Sucker Punch. So I need to one-shot everything on his team. I can't have it survive. So I'll Calm Mind here, because I know he's going to do that. And then I could Terrestrialize here. I told you about the damn... so he's -1 and I'm at +1, which gives me the edge. I can Mystical Fire. He's at neutral. Make It Rain is gonna hurt, but I don't have a problem with that because now I get to go to Dragonite and I can Earthquake freely. Now I can go Revavroom. Now it's gonna be interesting because now he has to predict whether I go Hatterene. If he goes, maybe not. This is tough because I might have to give up my Hatterene. I think it doesn't matter even if he, and he's Will-O-Wisping there because he's expecting me to extend. But here I always Mystical Fire, no matter what. Even if he goes Golden Go, what if he goes Gark, whatever the fuck this shit's called. I always go for. So this is Revavroom setup fodder, right? And he's, but I just need him to. Maybe I shouldn't have gone, because I know he's gonna go for the salt thing. But I need him to like, but he might Iron Defense. I forgot this shit gets Iron Defense. Yeah, I forgot this shit gets Iron Defense. That is a problem. That's a problem. If the Iron Defense is here, I might be done for. Okay, so that's kind of what I wanted. Not exactly. Not exactly. But it does allow for me to Calm Mind. And if he goes to the Gargle, because I think that's now is going to be his initial switch, yeah. This forces him to go for the Salt Cure, and now this forces him to recover as I get Revavroom and I get to shift gear. So this is the positioning I've been looking for. He goes for the, good play. Problem is you have no Iron Head answer, but the problem is now I'm Sucker Punchable, so I have to outplay his. That did so fucking much. Good fucking play with the Salt Cure. Good fucking play with the Salt Cure. The problem is he has to ice go for the ice move on my the Sucker Punch on my Rever. Good fucking, that Salt Cure did so freaking much. Wait, is it 25% on? It's 25% on water and is it steel? How much did that Salt Cure? I didn't pay attention to how much it does. Let me data. Is steel the other type? If it is, good shit. Oh, it's steel. I thought it was just what I knew it was water, but I forgot what the other type. Cause I'm like, how did I just lose all my health? So my play there was actually to, I don't know. I don't think I would have killed him. A turn he Salt Cured. You know, Revavroom is strong, but because he was at what? Salt Cure, Shift Gear. He was at 97. There's no way I was killing that shit. So it goes for Talonflame, which is great for us. I get to Gunk Shot. I could Terra Electric, but I want to save my Tera-Type for Hatterene. I'm gonna Gunk Shot here. He goes to Golengo. Good play. I didn't think it was that obvious. It's not the end of the world, but you know, it's just it's a good play. So obviously, now we get to, because he's always Talonflaming. As I said, because Hatterene can technically win, it's not the end of the world. Especially because the Dragonite may 1v1 him. I need him to even if he Will-O-Wisp, so be it. Because Roost got whittled. It's just hard to say what, how much, well, no, I've faced a Hatterene before. Maybe he has Taunt. See U-turn, I don't see. And the CMPA obviously is not heavy duty boot, so it still takes a ton from hazards. So he uses Will-O-Wisp U-turn. I know Roost is his other move. Maybe it's Flare Blitz. Could be Brave Bird. And I figured this would probably be an option as well if push come to shove. Him leaving the Gargle and Salt Curing and it affecting steals. I just learned something. I did not know Steel types was the other one. So like that positioning was all I wanted. Because obviously with this live you want the Gargle to be the one that wins. I made quite a few mistakes with the versus his Donphan. I gave the Donphan way too much value. I literally gave him my Goldengo. For what reason? So it goes Goldengo. You just Earthquake here. So it goes to the Shampoo. And if I terrestrialize, is there a way I can lose? Technically, yes. Technically, yes. If I roost, I get back up to full. Even if he goes for the thing, I lose my fairy type. I'm gonna Terra. I think even if I stay, so he darks Ice Shard. Ooh, fuck, that's a problem. The Ice Shard did way too much. Even though I'm not a. How did Ice Shard do so fucking much and I'm not a damn. I think I'll barely survive. That's an issue. Particularly because the Donphan has Headlong Rush and I'm not getting a lot of health back, and the Talonflame can break and it's max defense. So yeah, Ice Shard there. So it would have been better. So basically right there, the mistake, that wasn't a mistake though. You expect Sucker Punch there. My Dragonite would have died obviously. Yeah, let's just go for Sax Great Tusk, which is great for us. Because the obviously the Xianpao dies. The Great Tusk was the biggest thing I was fearing versus my Hatterene. Because again, it has Headlong Rush. I'm actually not sure why he went Great Tusk. Maybe he thought that unless Defog is the last move on this. If it's Defog, then so it is Brave Bird. He's critting me, which is annoying, but you know, it's not doing too much, which was the goal. We both I gotta get him to use up his roosts for my Hatterene. My Spinner is gonna be doing negative damage, but with the Brave Bird recoil, we'll start seeing some progress. So 4 roosts, he uses 1 here. Brave Bird's doing what, 39%. So he Dragon Dance once more. Actually, is it better to, if he Brave Birds this turn? Brave Bird Ice Spinner is going to be doing. Hatterene shouldn't take anything from his Talonflame, but because he can't heal, and there's no defog, so the Talonflame's all he has left. So I Roost one more time because the Roost will allow me to attack twice. Because even with the Brave Bird, even with the recoil, oh man, that's a bitch. The Ice Spinner here because even if he goes to a Roost, let's see Roost, yeah, I crit him the perfect time. So now I should be able to just Calm Mind. Yeah, Brave Bird shouldn't be doing any damage. Whew. Okay, that was close. A lot of this game came down to, oh fuck, oh shit, oh shit, I completely forgot about the fucking Terra change. GG. Oh shit, good game, bro. I thought you died. Good game. I thought I had that in the bag. Okay, so what would have been able to? What did I need to do then? That was very well. I completely forgot about him terrestrial. So I actually a very good game on his end. I did not know he would survive. So I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I just win here. What is there to lose? So the play would have been to no, because I mean, I needed the boost on my Dragonite. You know, there are just a couple plays I just made several mistakes in that game out of ignorance. Giving up Gold Angle, forgetting about the Rapid Spin, the Salt Cure, and then making that end game really hard because I'm playing essentially without a Gold Angle. Imagine with a Gold Angle. So all those things were on mine. Good win on his end. As we are just going to move forward. Because that took up so long, there's just no way that I'm going to... Actually, I mean, I really want to use this thing like properly, you know? I might use this in another live again. Not this team necessarily, but this set. And just make an actual team around it because this isn't my team, obviously. Hattering's good, but with Dondozo, you know, you gotta be careful. Cyclozar, Phase. Yeah, the way the fucking fish is an issue. He has no good hazard control, so Hatterene looks like we got. It's hard to say. I have to see how much. Maybe that's why people run Psychic for Dondozo. I'm gonna run Psychic because I was thinking for opposing Hatterene, you know, I could Side Shock, but Psychics actually might be better because you can get the Spadef drop and all the things. So we're gonna opt for the Goldango is primarily for this thing gets Flare Blitz, does it not? Either way, I mean for him to leave it in to potentially take a Choice Scarfed. I'm expecting Clodsire, but to take a Choice Scarfed hit just to go for a quad resisted U-turn would seem silly. I'm still struggling to make game plans because as much as I have learned, when I see a team, I'm like, okay, on this team, I can say with confidence, like I know every possible set Shienpa can use. The rest are like up in the air. Cyclozar, that's somewhat predictable, but everything else is kind of like I've ran into different things that I have not. So he was going to just U-turn out unless he's Choice Scarf, but Goldango is faster, so that gave me a lot of insight as to how far this guy thinks. And I'm not even trying to be funny or insulting there. It's just like that didn't make a lot of sense to do because you get little value for the exchange. There is just not in your favor. So the opponent has no reason not to just go for the ice move. My Revavroom is the guy, man. This is risky because it's just a huge issue to me. It's just a huge issue to me. I could terrestrialize. I'm Steel. I'm supposed to be Dark. When did it become Steel? Is this the same team? Dark. Let me look at these other ones. What cycles are? Tera-Type Dragon. That doesn't help me. Use. Oh, fucking no. Let's expire something. Garchomp. Let's use Fairy for Garchomp. Brero obviously Electric. Dragonite Fairy. So the Steel Terra. So I mean, either Sucker Punch here. I've seen this guy try to fucking attack a 30%. Is that just normal damage? Or is he banded? I'll be really tight if he crunches because my Revavroom is great. Because I could just kill you. I don't want to use my terrestrializing on this. If he crunches, so be it. Yeah. Clodsire, which we want to come out. Because it always Earthquakes, which gives Garchomp the free, which gives me the hazard. So I can see what that damn Shienpao is. Because he's afraid of the Garchomp. So the power might come back. Which is an issue, you know, obviously. But I think Rocks, if it is choiced, goes a far longer. I was going to say far longer way. And Earthquake doesn't kill it, and so because it's not solving the issue for me, I'm not going to risk. I'm not going to sacrifice the residual damage from Stealth Rock, which can allow Revavroom to sweep versus. If this is Max Spadef, Astral Slowking, I'm very confident an Ice Beam is coming out here, but the hazard control game is weak. I'm very confident an Ice Beam is coming out here. Future Sight, okay, never mind. What chilling? I know that chilling thing is a thing. But if he does that, then Hatterene is amazing versus whatever. Chilling Reception, yeah. That doesn't work. Well, it does give Shienpa a defense boost. That's actually very cool. So Cyclozar comes in. It's heavy duty boots. It could go for knockoff if he wants. I'm pretty confident that's what he's going to go for. If he rapid spins, my Chomp still gets the free switch. Alternatively, I could Draining Kiss, which might one-shot it. But my best bet here is to go to Garchomp. He either goes for knockoff or Rapid Spin, right? And now probably Rapid Spins. The fucking Jesus, I took a lot of damage. The Future Sight. Okay, I'm like, why did I take so much fucking damage? So knockoff obviously doesn't kill my Garchomp, whereas Rapid Spin would. And it's quite obvious. So I'm assuming the Future Sight. I forgot about the Future Sight. That's a big deal because my Garchomp is mad low now. Not like it needed to be at full necessarily, but the Cyclizar is heavy duty. Am I heavy duty boost on my? Pretty sure on boots. Yeah, okay. If he goes for so he goes to he goes for, he wasn't confident Rapid Spin would kill. Maybe it wouldn't have killed because I'm so defensive. So Slowking comes in. Do I want to keep my Choice Scarf on this versus, because the Slowking is actually a bitch. Choice Scarf. I don't need it. Chilly Receptions. Don't need it. I'd like it. Don't need it though. Plus, I just don't think, because now I'm boots, so obviously I won't take hazard damage from anything. And going Shiempire is risky. So it goes Cyclizar. So he's like, okay, well, I'm just going to go for knockoff and try to knock you out. The hail turn is one more left. Knockoff obviously won't do the job. If I hit Focus Blast, does Make It Rain kill it from full? If not, then the play is to Focus Blast. Am I calcing? What's this thing stats without? If I was Jolly, I'd have 166. He's max HP. I just get no value if I don't go for the. Gonna Focus Blast. Clearly went to it because he's trying to spin. U-turn though. Interesting. So why do you go to Cyclizar first? Maybe one of a bit more. So yeah, of course I went for Focus Blast. I'm not playing with you. So now this allows Hatterene to come in. If he has Stealth Rocks, it'd be this is a Stealth Rocker, obviously. It'd make a lot of sense to use a Ear. Earthquake makes sense too, because you're like, okay, well, I'm expecting Hatterene, but that's the best time to use it because. Is there a reason not to just Draining Kiss hard? Yeah, if he has like Sludge Bomb. Part of me wants to Draining Kiss hard because it would do, I think it would do enough to Cyclizar to where. But at the same time, if I Draining Kiss, what does he do after Ground type? He goes Pure Ground. Very interesting. Now he's doing a lot. Fucking crit me. He's not doing a lot. Draining Kiss, how much health we getting? 13%. Okay. Crit mattered, but you know, it is what it is. Kazari's probably max for the. My Draining Kisses aren't doing a lot. It's whatever to me. The crit matters primarily because this was a potential Shiempire answer, so I'd be at like 70 something by the time I Draining Kissed. Because the first turn I crit. So crit is doing 31%. Now the issue for him is that if he's not careful, he gets toxic back. Now if he has the big balls that he's acting like he has, he goes for Earthquake again. But even if he goes for Stealth Rock, Hatterene gets rocks. The Dondozo might get 2K by Terra Electric. It's hard to say. So I Psyshock here. See how much Psyshock does. Does it 2K? It does. Okay, excellent. Okay, good. It does a lot to him with Psyshock. And Earthquake's nowhere near to a kill. Very nice wins though. D9 wins though. Psyshock. Clodsire. Draining Kiss here as he goes to recover. And we rinse and repeat. Because he's taking a ton. And Draining Kiss gets me just enough to where I can come in. I need to be healthy enough to where he can't randomly go to Shein Power on a turn. So Earthquake, right? And I Draining Kiss into, because I'm always at like 60 something by the end of the recovery. So if you notice the cycle, even though it's 11%, if he Earthquakes here, then yeah. So I'm at 59 now, which isn't quite as much, but his recovers are being whittled down, I suppose. It's a good thing. D-Knight doesn't win. It comes close to winning. So it goes Dondozo. It boots Dondozo. Don't know what to expect from this beast. Curse, maybe. Yeah, I need this gone for my this is where you want Psychic. Body presses. Let's go for Shadow Ball. I really don't know what to expect from this shit. If he has a Wave Crash, then he should be. So Clodsire comes in. Obviously takes nothing because it's like Clodsire. And he shows Rock Type. His last moves maybe Toxic, something along those lines. He'd waste a turn if he Earthquake, then I went Dragonite, but don't care here too long. So we Draining Kiss here, obviously. Well, actually no, we Side Shock because if he Earthquakes on the turn, expecting us to Draining Kiss, we're in a pickle, and he has to keep recovering because he's in Side Shock range. Now, if he Earthquakes here, as he asks for Dondozo, okay, so I'm guessing he goes Dondozo because his defense is so high. But how much am I doing with Draining Kiss versus his Wave Crash? His Wave Crash is doing a lot to me. I'm gonna Draining Kiss again though. Primarily because one, he has to rest, and if he doesn't rest, then he gets Dragonited. Or Revavroom, which I'm trying to do anyway, so. Excellent. So now he has to Wave Crash or rest. And Noah Hatterine's back. Yeah, it's just the problems you don't want. So I go Cyclizar here. Whoa there, buddy. So we Shed Tail. Interesting. Wave Crash. So Shed Tail. This is okay. Which one do I go to? We Revavroom here. I think it's time. You got revved. This is what we've been waiting on. Now, I didn't expect it to go quite this way, but this is what we've been waiting on. Get revved here. Yeah, you Chilly Reception, which is fine. It does give your Shein Power a defense boost, but in the face of a rev, as he also Dondozo, as he should, they're gonna Terra Electric. I'm curious how much Terra Blast Electric does. Yeah, I figured it'd do about that. It's a little annoying that he got the fucking primarily because of the Shein Power. Altera, because he dies to, no, he doesn't die to Hazard, but I don't think he'd waste time switching out. We might not sweep, depending on, I always overestimate Shein Power. You're definitely going down to life. If you're taking that much from Hatterene, Life Orb, Iron Head, Clodsire doesn't have the best defense. Plus, I mean, when am I going to set up again? Like, I can, that's not true. I can set up again several times. Let's look at it rationally. Clodsire dies. Hatterene wins. Yeah, we'll just flinch him. Plus, we don't die to Earthquake. Yeah, nice. He's gonna leave. We wouldn't have died to Earthquake because of our ability. Clodsire's abysmal attack. But yeah, that was some bullshit. Not gonna lie to you. So, Revavroom did his damn thing. We're gonna grab one more. So 17-11. And what did we get to say? Okay. Oh, hell, this is dope. This is fucking awesome. I love it. Revavroom versus Hail. Like, this is dope. I love, yo, I'm with the smoke, bros. He has fucking the worst possible thing for my Revavroom, which is this. I'll have to force him to Terra Fairy. How am I gonna do that? Maybe versus Chomp. But, whoo, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful thing. And because of the Hail, my Dragonite is absolutely useless. I gotta be careful of this thing. Though I've never seen it do anything. I've never faced it. I don't even know what it gets. But I don't know if I want to find out. I don't know its stats. I don't know shit about that thing. So phase 1 is gonna be Cyclizar for one reason. One, I have overheats. If he's Choice Scarf, I am out of here. But I'm expecting him to watch the overheat go right here. But I'm expecting him to expect Shed Tail and give me the Abomasnow, which controls the Hail immediately. And if he goes to that Ice Beast, we could click X. I mean, but nah, we're gonna Shed Tail if he goes to the Ice Beast, because we can't have that thing belly drumming. I know it gets that. If it belly drums, then it kills Goldengo in one hit. I don't think it would if it doesn't have it. Though my Goldengo is what, Terra Dark. So I guess I could Terra Dark and live the hit, even if he's Life Orb. I mean, what would you use? What would you expect? Like, you'd fear me going for Shed Tail here. If I Shed Tail to the right guy, you're in trouble. Who is the right guy? Nasty Plot Goldengo is the right guy. You would get ran the fuck over if I'm Nasty Plot Goldengo. Especially if I'm Balloon, you'd get ran the fuck over. Your team would literally get ran the fuck over. So, word specs, frankly. You got no Ghost to resist. So, much respect for using the Hail, man. That's very cool. I want to face it all, man. Beat me with all the gimmicks, because it's all, beyond a point, you get adjusted to the metagame and you know what to expect. It's just not as enticing each game. But we're a week, almost 2 weeks in, and I'm still like, oh, shit, what's this shit about to do to me? So it's a beautiful thing. So we're gonna pause until my opponent makes a move. I think my opponent may have disconnected, which is a shame. I really wanted to see what he had in store for me with that team. So we're gonna end it here. Because I just realized it's starting to get into, if I were to grab another game, it's probably going to be a 50-minute live if it's a decent balanced team or something. So yeah, we're gonna end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Revavroom did this thing, man. It got this opportunity to really sweep. I think with the right team structure, that thing can be a beast, but we'll see. Again, hit the like button down below if you enjoyed, and I appreciate each and every one of you for staying tuned. Got a big project getting released very soon, and then you're going to be seeing a lot of interesting new content on the channel. So I'm going to record that right now, but I'll see you guys later.